Lawson making his last shot. Rose gets a wide open look. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Rose against Lawson. Noah the screen. To the middle. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Noah's got his second basket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Gay. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Durant. Finished off the break. Durant's got his first basket of the night. Lakers leading by 4. Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Lakers have possession. They lead by 4. Here's Miller. Anderson outside. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Los Angeles leading by 3. Allen outside. Pass to Miller. He kicks to Anderson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Here's Miller. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Good. The feed to Anderson. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Anderson's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that, like whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just the start. They're looking for in this game solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
So for the Lakers right now, Mahinmi is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then it's Allen. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Miller in at the point. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Thornton.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And guys, the wheels really fell off for Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contest.
Sefolosha dishes to Mahinmi. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Lakers lead by 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
On the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season he wasn't all bad. He did hit a career-high 42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Derrick Rose. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. They set the screen. Pass to Sefolosha. The shot. No good off the back of the rim.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Miller against Rose. Anderson a screen on Rose. Miller kicks to Allen. Nene against Anderson. Allen passes to Mahinmi. Feeds to Anderson. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Nene.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And Lawson, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
That one is no good.
Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
Bradley drives in, and Jordan sends it back. Jackson kicks to Durant. Here's Vaughn. Shoots from the line, and it's Bradley with the rebound. And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking the rim. That's second in the league in a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
Assist goes to Ty Lawson.
1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Vaughn. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Lawson kicks it to Noah. Taken away by Nene. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. He's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Marion's checked in. Noah against Jordan. Inside. It's tipped. Taken away by Nene. Here's Jackson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Vaughn. Bradley with some nice D. And getting back to Nene, an obvious inside player with great impact. He looks and plays like a man possessed. Yet through last season, Greg, he's never averaged as much as 8 rebounds a game.
And, you know, his true value is measured in intangibles at times, not just on the stat sheet. He does all the dirty work so others can shine.
Lawson's against Jackson. There's the dish to Gay. Looking to end his cold spell. Great D that time from Jordan.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And with the first half of it.
Hey, Kevin, with Derek.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, they cooled down just a bit, giving away some of. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Durant is out there with Nene. And there's Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Vaughn in at the 2. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. The Lakers trail. Outside Bradley. Gay kicks to Lawson. Screen by Duncan. And Lawson with the drive. Nobody near Gay. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And that's now 9 points for Rudy Gay. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
And that one's good. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Inside and stolen by Jordan. And here's the break. Here's Durant. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. The Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Lets it go from 11. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's now 6 points for Avery Bradley. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Jackson. Drills the baseline jumper.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And he gets it to go. Vaughn's got 6 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And Lawson, here we go. Fires for 3. Gay misses.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Vaughn. Here's Nene, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Cephalosha. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
To the left wing. 13 feet away. Count the bucket. Vaughn's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
To the inside. It's deflected. They're running. Here's Jackson. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Allen outside from downtown. There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That'll be his second foul of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Cephalosha. Here's Vaughn, who's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Here's Allen. Off the screen, and he gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Rose, that's good. Lakers trail by 9. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, with 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Cephalosha dishes to Mahimi. Over Jordan. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen by Anderson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's Miller on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Nobody near Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
And here's Anderson for 3. Jordan with the Rebound. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. On the wing, Thornton takes a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Thornton's got 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Miller penetrating, and he gets it to go. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Miller outside, looking for Anderson. He gets it there. It's deflected, but they recover it.